अगेन, थोड़ा लेट हो गया, आरएल में था। आई होप आवाज़ वगैरह आ रही होगी। फटफट चालू करेंगे। ठीक है, तो अपना नेक्स्ट मिशन क्या था वो देखते हैं। Speak to Amit about the okay. It's all about God. ये करते हैं फट फट। तो इधर ही जाने का, बाहर ही जाने का क्या? ये ऊपर है टावर पे, तो हम यहाँ पर से यहाँ का स्पॉन ले सकते हैं ना? यही से जाना ना? हाँ, दिखा तो रहा है।
I sent a love letter to Imelda Rave once, but I think she thought I was.
हमें टक्कर होगा, हमें टक्कर कहीं ना कहीं।
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean,
Gobbledygook.
I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
फास्ट ट्रैवल मारेंगे हम। जाना क्या है? वर्ल्ड मैप। आप लोग बहुत दूर जाना है क्या? हाँ चल सही है, यहाँ पर अपना है ना फास्ट ट्रैवल का सीन, तो वहीं पे मिल जाएगा बंदा। आगे ये भाई यहाँ पर से ये ले लेते, रिसोर्सेज काम आएंगे अपने क्राफ्टिंग में।
Revelio.
और भी है क्या?
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately,
Guys, जो लोग भी देख रहे हैं, एक बार chat में hi लिख देना.
did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Okay.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
भाई ये
Enough.
क्या है?
Please do not tell
समझ
me
गया
that
वो.
was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lord Gok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return.
चलो.
I shall see you soon.
Enter the goblin man.
The door is looking at us. Revelio.
अब इसको कैसे करना है? इसको खोलने का वे क्या है?
Revelio.
कुछ तो रहेगा ना? लो मरा चलेगा क्या इधर? क्या बोलता है? नहीं अनलॉक का वो तो अलग से आता ही नहीं ना ऑप्शन.
Reparo.
डोर इज लुकिंग एज. अच्छा अरे यार यहाँ से हम यहाँ पे से समझा. अभी जा सकते हैं.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this link. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
आगे नीचे चलो
I still can't believe we're inside
यहाँ
a
पर
real
कुछ है,
goblin mine.
इसको खींचना पड़ेगा शायद से। और क्या है इधर?
Revelio.
और भी चीजें देख लेते हैं ना पहले। ओके
I've read about mines like this. I've seen there's something else altogether.
ये तो ठीक है, यहाँ पर जाएंगे हम। पहले इसको खींच के देखते हैं ना इधर क्या होता है। आई डोंट नो क्या हुआ बट ठीक है। चल आजा। है
We need to be careful, as I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly. Safety. Let me open. Descendo. Propendo.
ओके ओके। एक मेरे को ना ये रखना पड़ेगा, क्या येलो वाला भी रखना पड़ेगा? चल गया, हीलिंग पोशन भी मिल गया।
More than I'm used to.
और क्या
Get us through his safety on it. Have my word.
इससे क्या होगा? आई थिंक यहाँ से जाना है तो इसको बंद करना पड़ेगा। नहीं, यहाँ पर
Being
कुछ।
watched by a door.
अच्छा वो डोर है, वो अपने को देख रहा है, तो अपने को यहाँ पर आके ना छुप के जाना पड़ेगा। चलो अपने को ये हर बार ध्यान रखने का ये डोर से।
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Arneet. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be a schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. I will get to the
ऊपर भी
bottom
कुछ
of
है क्या?
what they've been building down here.
चेक कर लेते हैं। You never know क्या मिल जाए।
Revelio.
बैग्स हैं, कॉइन्स भी है।
Reparo.
Just you wait till I'm on solid ground. You are but the inevitable.
आई थिंक हम लोग ने कुछ ट्रिगर कर दिया। इधर कुछ है।
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
वापस पीछे जाना है क्या? यहाँ से कुछ है क्या? हम लोग यहाँ से ऊपर गए थे ना, यहाँ से आके यहाँ से ऊपर गए थे, तो यहाँ पे अच्छा यहाँ से नीचे यहाँ जाना पड़ेगा। फिर कंफ्यूजिंग था थोड़ा, ठीक है।
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Your acrobatics will only stupid one. Much too back this way. I won't rest.
Descendo!
Accio. You're not nothing for me. Let's get this over. Put me down. Release me! Not quite. That was meant for me. I'll get you for this! Release me! Do you think this is funny? Leviosa. Arresto momentum. Accio. Confringo.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
ना बस कोई ये भी है क्या यूज़ करने वाला? ये है एक पोशन। नेक्स्ट टाइम ये पोशन यूज़ करेंगे, ठीक है।
Revelio. Confringo.
Another schematic. What are they going to
ऊपर भी
build?
देख के आता है।
This mine is too small for whatever it is.
बहुत सारे पोर्शन मिल रहे हैं, मतलब इतना क्लियर है कि फाइट तगड़ी होगी आगे जाके। हम यही से आए थे ना? यहाँ पर आके ये लोग को मारा था, ठीक है। अभी कहाँ जाना है? ये सामने जाना है।
Revelio.
ऊपर एक बक्सा भी दिख रहा है मेरे को। आई थिंक वो इधर से जाना है। ठीक है, अब इसको कैसे कर सकते हैं?
Reparo.
ये भी नहीं हो सकता। मार्कर तो उधर का दिखा रहा है, चलो उधर से जाता हूँ। ओ इधर है।
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now.
Confringo!
ये कौन सा है? अच्छा हाँ, ये हीलिंग बनाने का काम आएगा। इधर भी एनिमीज है।
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
It's Totalis.
Little moon calf. Leviosa. Arrest them. Confringo. Leviosa. Descendo. I won't rest until you're dead. Arrest them, momentum.
अरे फंस गया मैं।
Arrest them, momentum. Leviosa. Confringo. Descendo. Number up wise coming. Leviosa. Arrest them, momentum. Descendo. Descendo. Confringo. Put me down. Confringo. Descendo. Let's get this over. Arrest them. Confringo. Descendo. Leviosa. Descendo. Arrest them. You are postponing the inevitable. You don't know who you're dying with. Arrest them, momentum. How? Child it. Not quiet it. Let your best. Arrest them, momentum. Send it. Confringo. lightning scissors forward into it. Still smells glance off of it. Remember, easy time, break your momentum.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, Amit.
सब पोशंस खत्म करवा दिए लोगों ने।
Accio. Revelio.
पर एक पोशन है, मेरे को वो चाहिए। आ तो रहा था, मेरे को किसी भी हाल में वो पोशन चाहिए वे। हाँ मिल गया। अच्छा ये हो गया। अभी अपने को इधर जाना है क्या? पीछे जाना है, पीछे जाना है। हाँ ये सामने वॉल है ना,
I'm good at sneaking about. You'll see.
ये वॉल से होके जाएंगे।
Reparo.
Confringo.
ठीक है ये हो गया। और कुछ है? नहीं है।
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodcock what we found.
मेरे को लग रहा है अब भी आ जाएंगे लोग निकलते टाइम पे। अपने को किधर निकलना है? उधर जाना है। उधर जाने का रास्ता
There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps.
इन्वेंट्री फुल। अरे यहाँ कैसे जाएंगे? ये तो बंद है।
Confringo.
रिपेयर हो सकता है?
Reparo.
नहीं ये नहीं है। चल पीछे निकलना पड़ेगा जल्दी। ये उधर पीछे दिखा रहा है। आई थिंक जो उनसे रास्ते से है वहीं से जाने है क्या? यहाँ से ही जाते हैं। ये क्या है? ये कुछ तो लग रहा है मेरे को, लिफ्ट टाइप। नहीं चल आ जा। इसके पीछे दिखा रहा है ना। हाँ कहाँ से जा सकते हैं? ये रास्ता भी नहीं है।
Revelio.
रिवेलियो करके इससे कुछ हो क्यों नहीं रहा?
Accio.
ये मैंने नीचे किया, ठीक है। कुछ तो खुला रहेगा यार यहाँ पे, कुछ तो होगा वे आउट। खुला है इतना मेरे को पता है, बट क्या खुला है वो नहीं। हाँ यही खुला है, सही है। जल्दी अबे।
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
ऊपर ही जाना है। चलो लेवल 2 लॉक। अरे यार मैंने अलोम और वो किया ही नहीं है।
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
लिफ्ट तो है बट ये लिफ्ट चलेगी कहाँ से? लिफ्ट चलाने के लिए ऊपर का रास्ता दिखा रहा है, बट ऊपर कैसे जाएंगे यार? यही है। हो गया, बाहर आ गए। मैप मिल गया अपने को। सही जा रहे हैं।
Can we please talk about what?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough
डर गया
adventure for
बेचारा।
one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
हाँ जी सर जी, किधर हो? आ जाओ, बताओ.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled.
बंदा हमारी मदद कर रहा है.
And asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
100%.
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
चलो सही है. आगे की अपडेट ये देगा. एक क्वेस्ट और हो गया. नेक्स्ट यार ये नहीं करना है अभी. ये साइड क्वेस्ट नहीं करेंगे, मेन क्वेस्ट पे फोकस करते हैं. ये क्या है? मीट सेबेस्टियन एट द कैटल. ये कर लें, सेबेस्टियन के पास जाए. इम्पेरियो सीखने मिलेगा भाई उससे. निकालते हैं। बंदे ने बुलाया भी इधर है, इधर फास्ट ट्रैवल का लोकेशन ये है, वहाँ से उड़ के जाएंगे अपनी स्टिक पे।
Wonder who lives here.
ये इधर पेज दिखा मेरे को एक तो।
Revelio. Accio.
किधर है ये? इधर बुलाया था ना, किधर गया? अरे ये आइकन किधर गया? ऑक्समेट पे तो नहीं है। रुक एक मिनट, मैं कुछ गड़बड़ कर रहा हूँ। इधर दिखा रहा है 350। हाँ यही जाते हैं। अच्छा
Looks rather
You're
dark.
here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I needed to tell you what I've learned. I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them. So I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
Okay.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
लॉन्च एन एनिमी इनटू डिपल्सो। डिपल्सो है मेरे पास। डिपल्सो किधर है? यही है। नहीं डिसेंडो है, डिपल्सो था ना। डिसेंडो डिपल्सो किधर है? कॉन्फिंगो एक ट्रांसफॉर्म थोड़ा चेंज करते हैं यार। डिपल्सो विपल्सो सब रखते हैं। ये डिपल्सो है ना, इसको भी इधर डाल दो।
Levioso. Depulso. Fringo. Levioso. Depulso.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Accio. That's it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start. We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
थोड़ा ना एबिलिटी सेट कर लेंगे गाइस। एक सेकंड, मेरे को ना ये एबिलिटीज़ को उससे पहले ना एबिलिटी सेट करने से पहले एक स्लॉट ओपन करते हैं। रुक, किधर आता है वो? टैलेंट्स। स्पेल ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन वाला एक अपडेट कर देते हैं, ये बैरल में बदल, इसको बदल के फोड़ देगा। एक ये यूज़ करेंगे हम लोग। और बम्बार्डा है ना ये क्या है? थोड़ा अपग्रेड कर लेते हैं यार चीज़ों को, क्योंकि यूज़ करना है ना अपने को भी। डार्क आर्ट में क्या है? डिफीटिंग अ कर्स्ड एनिमी रिस्टोर सम ऑफ योर हेल्थ। ओके ठीक है। स्ट्राइकिंग एन कर्स्ड टिश्यू रिलीज अ प्रोजेक्टाइल दैट कर्सेस अ नियर बाय एनिमी। ओह ओके, क्या बोलते हैं, अपने हेल्थ पे फोकस करना है क्या? ये बेटर रहेगा, अपने को सामने वाले को डैमेज ज़्यादा देना है, ठीक है। और एक कोर में देखते हैं। अपने को ना और एक स्लॉट चाहिए बाद में, ठीक है। सब स्लॉट हो गए। अभी देखते हैं। अभी हम लोग ने टैलेंट पॉइंट में से ये इक्विप कर लिया ना। अभी हम लोग एबिलिटी सेट करते हैं एक स्लॉट पे। सो मेरा जो मेन स्लॉट रहेगा ना, उस पर मैं क्या करूँगा मालूम है, एक में ये रखूँगा, एक में ये रखूँगा, एक में फ्रीज किया है, एक में ना इसको मैं ये रखता हूँ, ठीक है। एक में ये हो गया, ठीक है। और नीचे वाले में ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन एक रख देते हैं। ट्रांसफॉर्म करके उसको फेंकेंगे, नहीं ट्रांसफॉर्म करके उसको फ्लिपेंडो करें। ये उसको फेंकेगा ना, ट्रांसफॉर्म करके दूर फेंकेगा, तो ये कर देता हूँ, एक फेंकेगा। और एक रेड तो है अपने पास, बम्बार्डा रख देते हैं, क्या बोलते हैं। मैंने उसको ट्रांसफॉर्म किया, उसको दूर फेंका और उसको ब्लास्ट कर दिया। ये दो चीज़ें कर सकता हूँ। और इसकी जगह पे क्या रखें, नहीं वो रहने देते हैं। और अभी एक यहाँ पे कुछ नहीं करेंगे, यहाँ पे कुछ सेट करेंगे। यहाँ पर ना एक कर्स वाला रखेंगे टॉप पे, ठीक है। कर्स वाला टॉप पे रखेंगे। और कर्स करने के बाद मेरे को डैमेज देना पड़ेगा उसको, अपने पास बुलाऊंगा मैं यहाँ पे, और इसको फायर से डैमेज दे दूंगा, ठीक है। और एक येलो वाला राइट पे रख देते हैं। अभी ये तीनों में से ना एक रखता हूँ मैं। कर्स के साथ कौन सा अच्छा लगेगा रे? बर्फ वाला रखूँ। कर्स किया, फिर उसको मैंने ट्रांसफॉर्म करके बुलाया और ये रख दी। ट्राई करते हैं इसकी, ये कॉम्बोस ट्राई करते हैं अभी, ठीक है। सो बेसिकली अभी अपने पास मेन है,
This room is taller than it looks.
ठीक है। तो
Leviosa. Accio.
इसको
Wingardium Leviosa.
अपने को ऊपर जाना ना, उधर जाने का है, तो
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
ठीक है। यहाँ पर क्या है?
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft.
कैबिनेट अनलॉक्ड, बट इधर उधर कुछ है ही नहीं।
Revelio.
लेट्स सी।
Accio.
चला नीचे, नीचे जाना ऊपर जाना? मैं कहाँ से आया था? वहाँ से आया था, शायद से नीचे जाना रहेगा। लेट्स सी। हाँ नीचे जाना है।
Leviosa. Glissing. Defender. Sendo. Protego. Stupefy. Defender. Leviosa. Stupefy. Accio. Defender.
अभी तक तो अच्छा हुआ।
Confringo. Repulsor. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Accio. Revelio.
नीचे और भी चीजें हैं।
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Confringo. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Accio.
हो गया?
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion.
Combos
efforts
अच्छे बने हैं
and
by the way
problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine though.
अभी नोवेयर, यहाँ से यहाँ जाना पड़ेगा ना।
Incendio.
यहाँ पे कुछ है?
Lumos. Lumos. Reparo.
नहीं, यहाँ कुछ नहीं है। यहाँ से फिर ये रास्ता होगा। नहीं, ये भी नहीं है। प्रतीक पाटिल सुपर चैट कैसे करते हैं? सुपर चैट भाई उसके लिए मोनेटाइज होना पड़ता है। ये एक नीचे ये दिख रहा है मुझे। शायद इस पे कुछ है। यहाँ पर जा सकते हैं। यहाँ से हम लोग आए थे तो यहाँ नीचे जाना पड़ेगा ना फिर, कि नहीं? हाँ यहाँ पर सही आए ना हम लोग।
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Reparo.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar.
कुछ तो
What did
मिल
you
रहा है।
find?
Accio.
4 बहुत सारे वॉचिंग। अपने ही बंदे होंगे। हाँ भाई तू आ जा।
Crucial. Incendio. Accio.
इसको तोड़ने के लिए देखिए। ठीक है, ये टूट गया। यहाँ पर भी कुछ है
Confringo.
यार, कुछ तो है रे। इसको रिपेयर वगैरह कुछ करना पड़ेगा क्या?
Lumos. Reparo.
ये कुछ तो है भाई। देख, बोल रहा हूँ इधर कुछ तो है। इसको आग लगाऊं क्या?
Incendio. Confringo.
कैसे खोलते इसको? हाँ
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans
क्या
to
बोलता
return
पाटिल?
for the relic
आजकल
and conjuring barricades
ज़्यादा
using
ऑनलाइन आने लग
bones.
गया.
Of course.
काम
The
धंधा नहीं है
student
क्या?
summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
अभी अंदर कैसे जाने का है वही तो मैं पूछ रहा हूँ.
Revelio.
देख नीचे फ्लोर है. ऐसा इसको उठा के एक सेकंड.
If this archway's been barricaded, we can find a way through.
Levioso. Accio. Guardian Levioso.
वो और एक लगाना क्या? इधर आके अभी
Reparo.
नहीं. अरे रुकिए, कंट्रोलर का यही ख़राब हो गया. हाँ ठीक है, जाम हो गया भाई कंट्रोलर. कुछ ज़्यादा ही प्रेस कर लिया. ठीक है, अभी इसके बाद और एक लगाना पड़ेगा मेरे को, ऐसा लग रहा है. इधर किधर से?
Accio.
हाँ देख मिला.
Guardian Leviosa.
आई थिंक हो गया ना, अभी जा सकते हैं.
Reparo.
नहीं, डिसेंडर मारूं?
Capulso.
डिपल्सो. ये भी नहीं हो रहा. और क्या है इधर? और कुछ बचा है? कैसे खोलने का इसको?
Confringo.
उप्स. ये मैंने तोड़ दिया.
Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
अभी गायब होके भी नहीं जाना है. नीचे कुछ तो है यार, इसको कैसे करने का मेरे को नहीं पता.
Lumos.
Confringo.
Reparo. Lumos.
किसी को आइडिया है क्या?
Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
एक उधर लग गया.
Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
The student mentioned bones as the key. Therefore, bone piles must be what we need.
मतलब बोन पाइल्स है ना मेरे पास, और
Guardian
क्या चाहिए?
Leviosa.
बोन पाइल्स तो इस पे लग रहे हैं, पर इसको खोलते कैसे हैं वही तो नहीं समझ में आ रहा. चमक भी रहे हैं लोग. कुछ तो मिस कर रहा हूँ मैं. रुक एक में, इधर किधर होगा?
Accio.
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
और एक बोन पाइल होना चाहिए. मेरे को लग रहा है वो उसको ज्वाइन करता रहेगा. हाँ ये देख,
Wingardium Leviosa.
मेरे को वो डोर फुल करना पड़ेगा शायद, तभी होगा। हो गया ना?
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
डायलॉग मार रहा है बंदा भाई, फाइट
Before we
होना
trudge on
होगी।
further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse.
इम्पीरियस
I
का
wouldn't
सीखने
be
मिलेगा
surprised
भाई।
if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable,
हाँ हाँ
but
चाहिए
useful when you're outnumbered.
चाहिए
Places the
चाहिए भाई।
victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Yes, yes. I'd prefer not to learn. नहीं, yes.
It's
अपने को
probably
सीखना-
wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries.
चल सीखा।
Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
हो गया, सीख लिया।
There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
So अभी मेरे को ना
Incendio.
Incendio.
ओ भाई ठीक है भाई, ठीक है।
Incendio. Confringo.
So अभी अपने पास दो रास्ते हैं, तीन रास्ते एक्चुअल में। एक यहाँ पे है, एक सामने है और एक यहाँ पे। सो पहले हम लेफ्ट जाएंगे, यहाँ का क्लियर करेंगे।
Arresto momentum. Compulso. Stupid. Ringo. Compulso. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Confringo.
एक हो गया, अच्छा एक बचा है।
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
हो गया।
Confringo.
अरे जा सकते हैं। अरे यार ये इन्वेंटरीज का कुछ करना पड़ेगा। पोशंस दे दो बस, पोशंस बहुत चाहिए रहते हैं मेरे को। या तो डिस्ट्रॉय करना पड़ेगा या तो बेचना पड़ेगा, ऐसा कुछ है।
Confringo. Arresto momentum. Accio.
यहाँ पर कुछ तो है।
Defendo. Confringo.
सामने एक चेस्ट
This
है।
catacomb has suffered decay. just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
भाई मेरे को ये गियर चाहिए रहेगा, रुक पहले कुछ इन्वेंटरी खाली करते हैं। बड़ी चेस्ट है तो कुछ तो अच्छा मिलना चाहिए ना। इसमें से 2 खाली है स्लॉट। मेरे को लग रहा है ये आउटफिट में से किसी के इसमें होगा। इसमें भी 1 स्लॉट खाली है शायद से, पर मैं ये कर देता हूँ, ये वाला बेच देता हूँ या डिस्ट्रॉय कर देता हूँ, ठीक है। फिर एक कोट में ये कर देता हूँ मैं। स्लॉट तो अपने पास बहुत है यार, फिर भी वो इक्विप नहीं कर रहा है। इसको डिस्ट्रॉय कर देता हूँ, चाहिए रहेगा तो और ले लेंगे अपन। और एक इसको, हाँ ये भी खाली कर देता हूँ। 42 ऑफेंस माइनस है ये, ठीक है। अभी तो कुछ तो आना चाहिए ना हाथ में। अनआइडेंटिफाइड फेस आइटम, अबे यार टोपी भी कुछ रहेगी या मास्क रहेगा, ठीक है।
Arresto momentum. Accio.
चल यहाँ का हो गया, लेफ्ट साइड का हो गया अपना, ठीक है। अभी अपन जाते हैं इधर। स्ट्रेट में तो वैसे भी बंद रहेगा, तो इधर जाने का कुछ है ही नहीं, एक यही रास्ता बचता है।
Another barricade. Considering how well you did,
Arresto momentum.
this should be a cinch.
एक्चुअली
How gracious of you.
I try.
ये खींचने से कुछ क्या होगा? तीनों खींचने पड़ेंगे क्या?
That works. Keep going.
अच्छा
This
तीनों
looks
एक साथ
different than
खींचने
what we
पड़ेंगे
faced
शायद, ऐसा
before.
कुछ है।
Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
रूम सिंबल,
Revelio.
ओके ठीक है। यहाँ पर 2 आइकन है, यहाँ पे एक है, यहाँ पर इसको पहले तो मैं
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
ठीक है, अपने को और चाहिए ना।
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
और एक चाहिए।
Accio. Revelio.
इसके अंदर है और इसके अंदर है, तो ये वाला आइकन का मेरे को ओपन करना पड़ेगा। और इधर वो है, स्पाइडर वेट कर रहा है मेरा, जेड वाला और हाँ सर्कल वाला ना, यही है ना सर्कल वाला?
Accio.
नहीं, जेड एंड सर्कल।
Incendio.
पैर के नीचे ही कुचल दिया इसको।
Accio.
कुछ तो गड़बड़ कर रहा हूँ मैं, रुक।
Revelio.
2 खींचने हैं, एक जेड एंड सर्कल। सर्कल ये है, जेड ये है, तो ये एक जेड सर्कल। खुला नहीं खुला।
Wingardium Leviosa.
हो गया ना?
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's
Lumos.
student was so entranced with this place.
Incendio. Glacius. Defendo. Leviosa. Accio. Finder. Arresto.
Arrest the momentum.
It'd never end.
Dead end. Lovely.
Nothing. Hold on. Don't give up yet.
मेरे को ना एक स्लॉट पूरा कर्स के लिए रखना पड़ेगा, क्या बोलते हैं? इसके अंदर ना मैं इसके अंदर मैं और एक कर्स रख देता हूँ, ये वाला, ठीक है? और इसमें मैं करूँगा, पहले मैं फ्रीज कर दूँगा उसको, ये बेटर रहेगा।
Revelio. Sebastian, the relic. Look. Could it be?
ये हो गया?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea, but we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle. Is that ominous?
ये यहाँ
Ominous.
कैसे भाई?
The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We
बराबर
allow
है।
Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What?
सारे कैसे चल
Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Well, what happened back then?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again. As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
इतना क्या चल के जाना पड़ेगा?
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
Glacius! Incendius!
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet.
आगे रहेंगे लोग।
Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Lower parade barrel with bombarder. Complete the battle in 2 minutes. Okay. 1 मिनट। bombarder किधर है? ये है।
Fight about where the pups get.
Bombarder!
I work best. Dead. Put me down! Just you wait till I'm on solid ground!
Bombarder!
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Glacius!
What is this?
Bombard.
Keep out of the way!
भाई उसने खुद को मार दिया, उसने कंट्रोल कर लिया उसको पूरा।
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic, even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Revelio.
इसको कुछ बेच सकते हैं ना?
Revelio.
ये ट्रॉफी पड़ी है इसके इधर। अभी अंडरग्राउंड जाते हैं, वापस से भेज देंगे बस.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an hour when I have news.
Speak to protect Professor New. Okay, ठीक है. ये वाला तो हो गया ना अभी अपना.
Might some kind soul help me? If only a new student would help me.
मैप चैम्बर में जाने गए तो फिर डायरेक्ट फास्ट ट्रैवल करेंगे ना यार. नीचे जाने का ना. है क्या कोर्टयार्ड वेस्ट टावर नहीं. सीक्रेट रूम मैप चैम्बर. डायरेक्ट जाएंगे ना यार.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
नेक्स्ट ट्रायल चालू.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
अब इधर तक जाने के लिए ये क्लोजेस्ट है।
I did say I was sorry.
And you also went on to do the exact...
I hope I... Professor Fig! The Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir,
नेक्स्ट ट्रायल से पहले हम लोग ना वो हीलिंग पोशंस और ये सब जितने भी 2-3 पोशंस हैं ना वो लेके जाएंगे बना के।
at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the
अपने
container
पास
with the
सीक्रेट रूम है ना
portkey.
वहाँ बनाएंगे।
He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
चेंज हो जाएगा ये।
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't
Right.
forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Okay.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets...
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners? I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all.
What could the headmaster want?
डोर के इधर कभी कभी ग्लिच होता है, वो टाइम पे ओपन नहीं करता.
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the minister.
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls,
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a head?
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
About anything I've been doing.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better!
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never...
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Professor Black is happy in Scrope's performance as his house elf. There's no doubt in Scrope's mind.
Attention, students. I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
And now I'm telling you that you can tell me.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Of course I remember. It's the Black family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah! Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
जूस का असर खत्म होने वाला है।
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
मैंने यहाँ पर एक नोट देखा था, वो नोट ले लेते हैं।
Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Leviosa. Accio.
यहाँ नहीं जाना, सॉरी, ऊपर जाना। और बाप रे, बहुत ऊपर आ गए हम। इधर अगर
Arresto momentum. Accio.
क्षितिज दुबे, हैग्रिड सिंह। साले नए नए नाम सोच के लाता है भाई। इधर भी ये ट्रोल आर्मर। ओ बाप रे, अपने को भी यूज करने का। इधर भी एक ये क्या है, गॉबलेट ऑफ फायर कैस्केट। ओके, यहाँ पर भी एक था। ट्रॉफी रूम। ओके, हर्बोलॉजी अवार्ड। ओके, बहुत सारी चीज़ें होगी इधर। ये वाले एरिया में फर्स्ट टाइम आया ना वो। हाउस हेल्प आर्मर
Revelio.
भाई पूरा भूल भुलैया है ये।
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Accio. Toujours pure. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
ओह डम्बलडोर का ऑफिस आ गया भाई
Revelio.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
अरे लेकिन मेरे को वो क्या बोलते हैं
I
पोशंस
suspect
वगैरह
there
भी
will be
चाहिए
more to
रहेंगे
this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? That must be the pedestal.
हाँ भाई अपने पास पोशंस ही नहीं है फाइट करने के लिए तो ये ट्रायल कैसे होगा फिर
Where am I?
ओ भाई,
Professor
ये क्या?
Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve.
ये क्या है भाई
You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
ये अजीब सा ट्रायल है भाई काटिल मुश्किल इसमें नहीं जा सकता
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. I need to time this just right.
मेरे को लगा उसमें नहीं डिटेक्ट होगा हो गया कोई नहीं
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where
फिर
could
सही
Neve
टाइमिंग
be?
पे जाएंगे
I need to time this just right.
अपने को जाना है वो सामने, बट ये लोग सामने ही देख रहे हैं। सही टाइम क्या है इसका जाने का, पहले नोटिस करते हैं। इनमें से सिर्फ 2 ही हिल रहे हैं, लेफ्ट राइट, है ना? तो ओके, दोनों का टाइमिंग नोट करते हैं। यू हैव वेटिंग इन योर फीडबैक। आई थिंक ये अभी जाना चाहिए। सही है, वो इधर ही देख रहा है। मेरे को यहाँ छुपना पड़ेगा।
A staircase straight ahead.
बट ये मूव कैसे करेगा? मेक योर वे थ्रू नॉट बीइंग सीन। निकल ले भाई, मर देगा नहीं तो।
Ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
मैं हिल क्यों नहीं पा रहा हूँ? यहाँ छुपना पड़ेगा।
Best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere.
ये कौन छुप रहा है?
Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
अपने को जाना है सामने। अभी इनका भी टाइमिंग थोड़ा नोट करना पड़ेगा ना। इधर कितने बंदे घूमने वाले हैं? 2 है शायद से। इधर भी 2 ही है। ये मोड़ा इधर। अभी जाऊँ? पकड़ा जाऊँगा, मेरे को ऐसा लग रहा है।
That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
इधर मत आना भाई, इधर मत आना। पीछे जा, पीछे दिख, पीछे दिख। ये भी अभी पीछे नहीं देखेगा तब तक नहीं कर पाऊंगा मैं। हाँ,
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
ये ऊपर क्या कर रहा है? बाहर तो नहीं आएगा ये?
Now's my chance.
भाग 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 सर, निकल। हाँ भाई बच गया। वहाँ से तो बच गया, आगे देखते हैं।
That's the way forward. Carries me. I think I'm invisible.
तो अभी मैं फास्ट भाग सकता हूँ मतलब कि नहीं? अबे तो पहले भी तो इनविजिबल था ना, एबिलिटी यूज़ की थी ना मैंने। यहाँ पर तो नहीं है रास्ता, जाना कहाँ से? आई थिंक यही गेट से जाना पड़ेगा। गेट बंद कर देगा इन्होंने, ये रास्ता नहीं है, यहीं से बाहर से ही जाना पड़ेगा और ये लोग खड़े रहेंगे इधर। हाँ भाई, अब इधर से कैसे क्रॉस करेंगे? अगर ये परमानेंट इनविजिबल है क्या, डिटेक्ट नहीं होगा?
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
I see. वो क्लोक पहनने से ऐसा हो गया।
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
अब क्या?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide.
Oh.
Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
I've never felt such power.
हो गया। अभी मैं हाइड नहीं कर सकता अपने आप को, ठीक है? सिर्फ 2-4 ही एबिलिटीज मिली है मेरे को यूज़ करने की, जिसमें से एक ये है।
Depulsor. Descendo. Defender. Bombarda.
बम्बार्डर से टूटा हुआ, सही है। इतना दूर? ओके। देख लिया क्या लोग ने? नहीं। हाइड कैसे करूँ मैं अभी?
Bombarda. Descendo. Bombarda.
फिर से कोई आएगा?
Depulsor. Descendo. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda.
फिर लोग खत्म ही नहीं हो रहे।
Potato. Stupefy. Descendo. Stupefy. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Depulsor. Descendo. Bombarda.
यहाँ पर भी फाइट होगी, बहुत बड़ा ग्राउंड है। ओ भाई ये यहाँ भी आ गया था। अब इससे फाइट करनी है। Take down.
Defender. Descender. Bombarder. Devolver. Bombarder. Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Descender. Protector. Bombarder. Bombarder. Stupid. Bombarder. Descender.
अब मेन वाले से फाइट है भाई। अच्छा नहीं, अभी भी बच्चे हैं।
Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Depulsor. Protect. Descender. Bombarder. Descender.
See?
Bombarder. Depulsor. Protect.
अरे 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 अरे, भाग ले भाग ले भाग ले।
Bombarder. Descender. Depulsor. Bombarder. Descender. Depulsor. Bombarder. Depulsor. Descender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Descender. Bombarder. Depulsor. Defender. Bombarder. Descender. Depulsor. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Bombarder. Descender. Defender.
भाई सब क्या था ये, हालत खराब कर दी भाई उसने तो। एक तो पोर्शंस खत्म होने को आ गए। 4 ही बचे। मेन बॉस के लिए अपने को लगेंगे पोशंस।
Stone. This must be for me.
ये वही स्टोन है क्या जिससे कभी नहीं मरता? आरएस पत्थर।
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead.
ये अभी भी देख रहे हैं क्या मेरे को?
What it seems.
जाऊँ किधर से? यहाँ से ही है। अच्छा मैं अभी हाइड भी नहीं कर सकता ना?
She's gone. Oh, poor Neve.
ये देखना यही टाइम पे जाना है कि कंप्लीट द ट्रायल ऑफ द स्टोन। बट वो देखने से हट भी नहीं रहा ना।
We won't be the same without her.
हट गया।
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
अभी?
But there's no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness
I
it.
think ये उसी मैजिक के पीछे है ना जो ये इसके पास है यूनिक वाली
Imagine the good
गॉब्लिन
we
इसी के
could
पीछे
do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
ये पेन निकाल सकती है लोगों से।
What are you doing? Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
कि अब चाह के भी इसको गुस्सा नहीं आ रहा होगा क्या? आई थिंक ये वाला ट्रायल हो गया, इतना ही था। फिक्स से बात करते हैं पहले कीपर।
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful
तो अपने
emotions?
बस एक चौथा ट्रायल रह गया बस, लास्ट वाला।
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see.
वही है ना, इसने भी वही बोला।
Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. Okay. I hope to hear from Lord Gok soon. I haven't heard anything since I
Lord Gok ने तो बोला था ना कि वो उसको ट्रेस करेगा और बताएगा।
Guess by now your polyjuice plan.
तो वो अपने साइड से गए हैं।
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Okay, third trial भी हो गया guys. अभी लास्ट 4th ट्रायल रहेगा जो फाइनल रहेगा मेरे ख्याल से, है ना? क्वेस्ट में देख लेते हैं। प्रिपेयर फॉर योर सर्च फॉर द फाइनल कीपर। हाँ, फाइनल कीपर के 4 ही ये है। उससे पहले अपने को एबिलिटीज सीखनी पड़ेगी सब। एक ये करने का है, एक ये तो साइड मिशन है शायद से। सीबेस्टियन वाला एक रहेगा क्योंकि अपने को उसमें से आवड़ा का डाबरा मिलेगा भाई, आवड़ा का डाबरा। 3rd कर्स मिल जाएगा, हो जाएगा भाई फाइनल। ठीक है, अभी अपने पास क्या है अनलॉक करने के लिए वो देख लेते हैं। बाकी का जो बचा हुआ स्टोरी हम कल के इसमें करेंगे। अभी क्या हो गया, 2 बज रहा है, तो उसमें से कुछ टैलेंट पॉइंट यूज़ करते हैं एबिलिटीज़ के लिए। ओह, ये वाली सही लग रही है, इसको करूँ क्या अनलॉक? डिफेंडो कास्ट स्लाइस थ्रू इम्पैक्टेड एनिमीज टू स्ट्राइक एडिशनल टारगेट। ओके, डार्क आर्ट्स में दिखते हैं भाई, ये अपने को मिला है ना, इससे कुछ डिफेंडिंग का कस्ट एनिमी रिस्टोर सम ऑफ योर हेल्थ। ये क्या करेगा, एनिमी अंडर योर कंट्रोल विद इंपीरियल प्रोसेस। दोनों आपस में भिड़ जाएंगे। ये करूँ क्या? एक यूज़ कर लिया मैंने। फिर एक कोर में देखते हैं। स्टूपिफाई क्या करेगा? डायरेक्ट डैमेज। ये भी सही है। ब्लॉकिंग अ स्पेल विद परफेक्ट प्रोटेक्टर विल सेंड 2 प्रोजेक्टाइल बैक एट एनिमल्स। ओके, इसमें से देख सोच समझ के करना पड़ेगा। अपने पास 8 ही पॉइंट है। तो बाकी काम थोड़ा देखेंगे कल के। इसमें चैलेंजेस में कुछ हुआ है क्या आज? ये हुआ है। इसको मैं इक्विप कर लूँगा। उसमें क्या बोलते हैं, ये एक मेला है। टाइम टू टाइम इसको भी इक्विप करेंगे तो बेस्ट ऑप्शन है ये। अपना शील्ड वगैरह अपग्रेड हो जाएगा सब। बस इतना ही है।
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin
Sebastian
friend.
का भी आ
I
गया मैसेज।
apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search
अभी
for
नहीं
the
हुआ।
final canvas piece.
बाकी काम कल करेंगे। अभी हम डायरेक्ट यहाँ से जाएंगे सीक्रेट रूम में। इन वहाँ से क्विट कर देंगे। रूम ऑफ रिक्वायरमेंट। यहाँ पर मैं पोशन मिशन बनाने के लिए रख सकता हूँ ना रे। एक ये मिल गया, एक ये मिल गया। सब एडिशनल पोशन स्टेशन। और क्या है?
would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
रुक जा रे। सिरेमिक मास्क। ओके, फोकस पे रेडिस। ओके, स्पेल कूल डाउन। ये एक चाहिए मुझे। इसके मैं 2-3 बना लूँगा। ये भी और उगते रहेंगे। ये देखिए, और एक लगा दूँ क्या पोशन का? ये अपने को मतलब फटाफट बनता रहेगा। क्या बोलते हैं इसको? अब दिक्कत नहीं, इसको रोटेट करना पड़ेगा। या तो इधर भी रख सकता हूँ ना, थोड़ा बाहर भी रख सकता हूँ मैं ना। यहाँ पर रख दूँगा मैं। फटाफट बनता रहेगा, इसको तो टाइम जाएगा वो ना, पोशन का ये बनता रहेगा, इसको भी टाइम जाएगा ये सब।
Would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
रुक रे। ओ, उसको मार दिया मैंने। इधर क्या वो? आजा आजा आजा, वापस से इसको मैं ये करूँगा। हो गया ना, सब मिल गया। ऑलराइट गाइस, सो आज के लिए इतना ही बस है, बाकी काम कल करेंगे। मेक श्योर टू लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब एंड यप, थैंक्स फॉर वाचिंग गाइस। सेव गेम, सेव, एग्जिट टू मेन मेन्यू, यस, ओके, बाय बाय।